We are rolling today. How you guys doing? Just got back. Just got back from church. So far, everything is going pretty well, pretty good. Can't complain. Like to complain, but that's going to be another day. Yeah, not sure what's going on. You know, last night was kind of crappy. I don't like it when things just go to hell. Just short, in the way of speaking. Yeah, I'm just trying to get organized right here, so bear with me for a moment. There we go. Okay. But yeah, just last night was kind of bothering. Some people got up and walked away, and I didn't pull the plug fast enough, I guess. And I talked to some people after the show, and they gave me some pretty good advice, and but they said at the end of the day, it's my show, and I should just try to make it good for everybody, not just for one person, but everybody. And I had a lot of people in my audience, and they were telling me to pull the plug and get them out and do stuff like that, and which is kind of off of my I don't like doing that. I don't like to make, I don't want to what do they call it? It's like edit my show. I just want to let it keep going and see what happens, but I don't want it to go bad and one person get up and leave, and he's not the loser, he's not the winner, but it's just I think it could have been handled a little bit better. So last night I maybe irritated. Some people got irritated on what was going on, and yes, this is my show, and yes, I should have dealt and handled things just a little bit more better. Yeah, I don't like when people get picked on or bullied. I don't like seeing it done, and I don't like to have it done to me. So I wasn't gonna come on today, but I just said, heck, I just got home from church. I'm not gonna change. I'm just gonna give a short show, not a long one. I'm not gonna be complaining and blah blah blah, because everybody on my show is old enough to handle a chew out. I just had to gain a little bit of better control of my show. Sometimes I want to get a good show and get a good viewing, but I don't want my viewers to get mad at me and be, that's not cool. So yeah, some people last night gave me some messages after the show. I don't know if there's any new ones, but I read some this morning, and yes, some people was some people was kind of angry at me, and yes at what was going on the show. Um, yeah, it's not my intention to get somebody roused up.
So you don't want to be
But
the
yeah, I
Jerry
just want
Springer of the YouTube?
what's that?
Jerry Springer of YouTube?
Well, I don't mind that title. I really don't. I like to have. I think I want to have more of that. Yes, yes. I don't mind. I don't mind my show to be labeled that way. I'm kind of like my friend Aloe. I like a little bit of that excitement, that little bit of a roar. But I'm on both sides of the match. Okay. Again, if the other person can back up what he's saying and do, he could roll with the punches. Okay, and he could fight back. But I think both sides should have equal time to express themselves. What do you think about that, Fred?
I don't know. I kind of missed what happened yesterday. I was in and out all day, so like with your show.
Well, at the beginning of the show, most of the show was rolling by pretty good. We talked about what's going on, and we talked about guns and stuff. Because I had a picture of me with that with that rifle,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and people was making comments, and then Roberto was on the show first, and he was listening and watching and stuff, and then my friend Peter Venover, something like that. Peter V. He came on my show, and we were talking about boxing for a moment, and he was expressing himself about boxing, which is okay. I mean, that's cool. And then Roberto start saying stuff, and Peter got irritated, and he kept on trying to go back, talking about boxing and fighting, and I had my buddy Jay on the show, and he was you know saying that Peter is pretty good size, man. He's around 6'1", a little bit of meat on him. Roberto has some meat on him. I have a lot of meat on me. So I mean, different people have different statures, different levels, and then people would start talking a little bit more about violence and stuff, and then Peter just stopped it, and he walked off. But a lot of my viewers was getting more upset at Roberto, and
Well, I think Peter B is feeling like he's getting ganged up on when you get guys like that on him.
yeah, like I said, it's I mean, getting like people pounding on you. Oh, that's okay, but Peter needs enough time to come and fight back. Okay, again, I like this is an equal room, and everybody should have their time to say what they want to say, and you know. But if one person is not giving the other person ample time to speak, then you're kind of screwed.
You
And
know
then
what you do, is not letting them speak. Just mute them until the guy's finished to say, then unmute the person so they can retract or say what they got to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't boot them, just mute them, you know?
Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea, Daniel. Like I said, I just want to give everybody the same amount of time, and not everybody just gang up on one person.
Yesterday,
What's that?
what happened yesterday?
Well, yeah. You was telling me to you were getting tired of what was going on and what you were listening, and I'm not trying to run nobody off, but I want to keep you and Rick and everybody, Jerry and all these guys, Aloe. I want all of you guys to stay, but I don't want nobody to get chased away.
Yeah, well, I don't like PV either, but I just didn't think it was right to hammer on him like we did yesterday.
Exactly.
I mean, he has a right to be on this show as much as I do. I agree. But his views are his views, and we know what they are already, so he doesn't really need to talk.
No, but he can come on the show, or Fred, or Mikey, or whoever. My doors are open to everybody, and I want to get everybody. I want to treat everybody the same, and not let one person.
Yeah, like
Yeah, we all have an input.
I don't know Peter V at all, but I've watched some of his videos. But you know what? I don't agree with him, but I'm not going to hammer him.
Exactly.
That's his personal point of view.
We have a power of free speech. I don't know what the Filipino has in their pocket, but I want to have everybody. When you're on my show, I want to have everybody be treated halfway decent. I know Peter is a scumbag, and he talks kind of ridiculous when he's going. He has his title for his own view, but he shouldn't talk smack about somebody else's wife or family members. Nobody should. I mean, I think that's where you draw the line. If somebody is talking about somebody's family, wife, son, if they have handicap, then I think they should be booted off. But if the person, like if you are on my show and somebody else comes on the show, then everybody should be treated the same way.
Yeah, I agree that if you don't have something nice to say about somebody, then just don't say it,
Or don't watch my channel. Right? Hey, Randall, good afternoon to you, buddy. Yes, I'm dressed different. I just came back from church. I was at church for around 4 hours today, and I just came. When I'm sitting there listening at church, listening to people talking, then it kind of puts. I want. Everybody has the title to be respected, even though they are a scumbag. I mean, I don't know. But I don't want to drill somebody where they're going to get offensive, and I just want everybody to be halfway. I'll give you your 5 minutes of fame, but you gotta just. So yeah, my show is a little bit like Jerry Springer. I don't mind that, but like I said, I wanna keep it a little bit control. There was some people that was saying that I needed control. Well, I needed control on both sides, not just one person, but a little bit of everybody.
As you get more experience at this, I think the better you're going to get your control. in the end
Yeah.
anyway. You know, you're still learning, just like you're learning that nice mic you're using. That'll take
Yeah,
a
I
little
like
fine
it.
tuning.
Well, again, what you said about experience, I have no experience. I never opened. I never knew this stuff existed, except when I found out. I think it was January when Seth. I found out about Seth, and he got me on his show, and he kind of molded me into doing this kind of
That's
stuff.
that's what I mean. You're still learning it, and as you learn it, the better you get, and then the more fine tuning you're going to have on it.
But yeah, I got a new subscriber. He's from the Netherlands, and he talked to me off the show on my Facebook, and we were talking for like an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour, and of chatting with him, and he's has a Philippine friend, and he's a new subscriber. He's been on for maybe 2 weeks or something like right around there, and he's pretty interested with me and with my show. So yeah, I mean, I got some new subscribers. If you look at my how many people I have of my subscribers, but I want to keep you guys. I don't want to like force you guys to watch. I mean, you could watch my show, you could come on my show, and I don't want to like drive people away from my show.
You know, everyone has different tastes. And if they like your show, they'll stick around. If they're not, then you go watch something else. But you know what?
Yeah.
Seems like people keep coming back, so it's all good.
Well, I have. If you look at my board, I have a little bit of like new people, old people, semi new and old is coming back and forth. And do I and do I entice people to come on my show if I can have views? Of course. I mean, you know, I am.
You're gonna have to start using some clickbait there, Kevin.
What's that?
So you're gonna have to start using some clickbait.
Somebody said I did that last night because I switched. I altered my topic last night, and then I put Roberto and Peter on my topic. So I trying to make my fingernails my tags a little bit better for you can look at it. So I'm experimenting that way to make it look a little bit better. I have, like I said, Roberto's helping me with this microphone. I want to get a one of those cheapy, like a webcam or a view cam. I want to get that stuff a little bit better. I got a cheap light, but you know that stuff works. So I'm not really complaining about that stuff. Yeah, Roberto, he's kind of a hothead, and Peter knew that when he came on my show. He already seen Roberto already there.
Yeah, but Roberto's taking this personally though, because he's married to a Filipino and lives.
No, he has a beautiful Caucasian wife, but his origin, he was born in the Philippines. His mom is Filipino, and his dad is Samoan.
Okay.
So, but he his father was in the Navy, and then I guess they went back to the U.S. So yeah, Roberto has blood, and he has, you know, he's a flag waver. He has two flags. He has American flag and a Filipino flag, and he's loyal to both, which is that's okay. I mean, if I was from Switzerland and American, I would, I'm proud of both countries. So yeah,
Well, you
Roberta does take it a little bit.
Norwegian flag, right?
What's that?
Aren't you part Norwegian?
Yeah, well,
Well,
Norwegian, Portuguese, and then other races. When my forefathers came to the U.S.
then you could be raising all those flags. There you go.
Yeah. Well, like I said, my doors are all open. I mean, I got Guam flag, I got Filipino flag. I lived in both countries. I lived in the Philippines for many, 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 many years, and then I lived in Guam for 1 year. But I could claim Alaska, all of the end of yours, all these places. I'm a flag waver. So, but I just wanted to come on. This is going to be a short. I'm not supposed to be on today, but I just wanted to come on and apologize to whoever got mad and whoever got offended by the meltdown that we had yesterday. And I do claim, because this is my show. I do have a lot of you guys sponsor me through my Patreon, so I do have to answer to you guys. But everybody else, if you're not happy with what happens here in the bullpen, then I don't want to lose you. But if this isn't your cup of tea, if my show's not the flavor of yours, it's easy to just flick and go to somebody else. And there's a lot of people that have very good shows here. I mean, my show is like a entertainment show. I got other comrades that have learning stuff. Johnny Warrior, his channel is very decent. We have Christian Shabu. There's a lot of people. Mikey 550 has his own show. So yeah, there's a lot of people out there that has real good learning and entertaining stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to come back and just man up to what happened yesterday. Yesterday was kind of crappy, and I'm trying to listen to what my viewers, meaning you guys, was saying.
Hey, Kevin, you should try getting Nomadic in the Philippines as a guest. He's a Canadian guy in northern BC here. He just married a Filipino woman. He just got her. I think Santa 7 interviewed him.
Link, like on my, do I have you on my, you're on my Facebook?
Yep.
Yeah, just throw me his link, and I'll look him up.
Santa 7 interviewed him, I think in March or something like that. He was down in the area, but he's back in Canada now with his new wife.
Cool. Yeah, I want to please everybody. I want to please myself, but I also want you guys to still have my support and backing me up also.
Oh yeah, no, it's just a suggestion. I can give you his YouTube page.
Oh, no, I was just talking about like about yesterday.
Oh.
And like I said, I just want to make things a little bit more. I don't know. I don't mind. I don't mind the hustle and the bustle, and I don't mind. But I don't really like the heavy name calling. That part. I don't really like, because that is part of bullying. But
have you watched much of Peter, Kevin?
I've been watching Peter, Frank. I seen a few of that other guy, JLB or whatever, something like that. But I had the opportunity and I had him on my show. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to pass down opportunity. And same with my other comrades. If they want to have Peter on their show, you know, just ask, and maybe he will. Well, my other partners, they do invite him, but he doesn't come. But you know, just ask.
Well, Peter and Pop 65 Z were one of the first couple guys I watched when I first started looking into the Philippines. And I liked Peter for a long time. But then he got into this bashing Filipinas, and then he turned a total different direction, and I just dumped him.
Yeah. Like I said, if you're not happy with the country, if you're not happy with the people or the food or the lifestyle, you know, there's
other countries.
Yeah.
Thailand, Cambodia.
Well, I don't think those places are going to help them at all, because these other people, they all look very the same, except when you go to Australia.
Cheap. This is cheap, though.
Yeah. I don't think Peter V's happy anywhere.
Well, yeah, you just have to adjust to your surroundings. And if you're not happy with your surroundings, like, heck, you can go to Australia. There's a lot of people there. or Canada, you know. Canada's a big country. A lot of it's not very populated.
Yeah, a lot of the northern parts.
Well, Kevin, family call, so I'm going to say goodbye.
Ray told me you cleaned up. Good job. It's all good, you know. I just want to have everybody treat everybody the same. It's not good to be bullied. What are you doing today? How come you guys aren't out fishing and getting ready for hunting and stuff?
Who are you talking to?
You're in Canada, right?
Pardon?
Huh?
I didn't catch that. You kind of.
Oh, I'm sorry. You live in what?
I live near Vancouver.
Yeah.
Canada. No, I don't hunt anymore.
Okay.
I live in the city. I don't need to hunt.
Well, some people, my sons, they're all ready. They can't wait for October.
Yeah, but they're out in the wilderness. Yeah. That's where you have to hunt.
Yeah, they got their guns. They got a 30-06.
Yeah, I used to have all that stuff too. I sold it.
They're all. My two sons, they spent all summer. They were on a road construction crew in Alaska. Their uncle is a foreman, and they got on, and they spent. I mean, they saved the money, and now they got these giant. I think my son told me they got a gear tent. It's kind of like North Face company, but it's called Gear, and they get all kinds of new clothes, camouflage stuff. So they're all kind of pretty. They're gonna go caribou hunting, moose hunting pretty soon. So yeah.
Don't you miss that stuff, Kevin? You must have did some hunting up in Alaska.
Oh, I did. I had my few encounters, but see, I more like photography. I would rather do my shooting with a still camera.
That's kind of like me. I like eating it, but I don't like shooting it.
Well, no, I don't mind. I drop it real fast. I just don't want to gut the animal.
Well, that part doesn't bother me. It's the killing part that bugs me.
Oh
I
no!
always feel funny afterwards.
Oh well, my sons, they do like Indian Eskimo rituals when they're doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Their grandfather and stuff, older people, they are like the elders. They all pass things down to the younger people, to my sons, and my sons are dedicated for some. Well, they also do subsistent hunting and fishing. Um, that's not poaching. That's just they hunt for their family needs and stuff like that.
No, I have no problem with the subsistence hunting.
Yeah.
It's the trophy hunters I don't really care for.
Well, if they only just cut off the head and leave the rest of the animal, that's messed up. I mean,
Yeah.
then
Well, this year a lot of the lodges are giving hunters free lodging if they don't do the grizzly bear hunt.
oh,
Instead of shooting with the gun, they shoot with the camera, and they give them free lodging
uh-huh.
because they want to stop the grizzly bear hunt out here.
Well, yeah, because they want to maintain. Is there overabundance, or is it getting not so many in the area?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. Not a little bit of both, but it's more of the let nature take its own course.
Okay.
You know, because
Yeah,
they do die out.
like like the real buffalo, but they're called bison. We have those up in Alaska, up where we live. I mean, we got.
Well,
Oh my gosh, we have you know, if you live in Alaska, all parts of Alaska, that is your grocery store. I mean, you can.
Well,
get
we have in Alberta. There's a Woodland National Buffalo Park, and they took some of the buffalo from there and reintroduced them to the Banff National Park.
Yeah, they relocated them.
Yeah, because that's the first time in over, God knows, a couple of 100 years or whatever it was since there was buffalo in the area. So they just reintroduced them to the area because there used to be buffalo there. Just same thing. They did the same thing with the wolves.
Yeah, but the wolves and the coyotes, those guys breed. I mean, they're like they breed like rabbits, so they can get a little bit overpopulated.
Well, yeah, but then there's also the natural cycle. There's diseases that come and wipe some of them out.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Nature does its own balancing act.
Yeah, that's for sure. People are saying that eagles are like almost extinct, but if you go to Alaska, I mean, you see flocks of eagles.
Oh yeah, there's tons of eagles out here too.
Yeah, and here in Kentucky, if you look up in the sky, man, you see like 5, 6, 30. They're called turkey vultures flying around, and they're huge, maybe around 6, 7 foot wingspan from tip to tip. They're very huge. They're called turkey vultures.
And you don't want those guys eyeballing you. I said you don't want those birds eyeballing you.
No, but I want to. Like I said, I like photography, and I was thinking about getting a big ass steak or roast and put it outside and just let it.
You had that beaver.
And I want to take pictures if the birds of prey will come down on them.
Well, you had that beaver. When did you eat it then?
Well, yeah. Yeah, we like I said, those beavers they're overpopulated here in our lake, and we are just getting Like
It's a small lake you live on, eh?
Get in like they got high value trees on there. They got like what are they cherry trees, and they have those peach trees and some apple trees. And these beavers, that's their tooth taste.
How heavy was that beaver you guys killed?
What's that?
How heavy was that beaver you guys killed?
Oh God, I picked it up, and I would say maybe 48, maybe 50 pounds.
That's a big beaver.
Yeah, it was there for it was. If you go back and look at my my video that I made, yeah, that is my cousin. He had his son lay down, and his son's maybe around 4 years old, and the beaver was a little bit longer than him. Hemi, what's going on? Your budget is what, 30,000 for rent? 30,000 pesos, though, I believe. Well, that's what. Is that $300 US?
30,000 pesos?
Yeah. I'm just looking at what Hemi was saying.
Isn't that closer to $800? I think about 40,000 is 1,000 Canadian.
Yeah, 25 is around 50. Yeah. So 50, maybe around $60. I'm not. Yeah.
Because I know the peso for me is about 41 pesos to the dollar.
Yeah, it was for me $15. I mean, not 15. Yeah, $30. But yeah, today's a beautiful day. Just a. Hey, Vanda, what's going on with you, buddy? I just seen you in and out. Yeah, you could live there for 1 bedroom, 900 US for a month. I mean, you're living pretty decent, I think. If that's your budget, that's not too bad. What gets you on your cost of living? What gets you most is American Western food. That's what's going to get you when you go shopping or if you go out to eat to these places. That's what's going to cost a lot is the Western food.
I don't know. I just eat the local. Local food. I'm pretty.
Matter of fact, local food's not that bad. I mean, it does take some of the stuff take a little bit getting used to. I don't care for the spaghetti. I don't mind going and get a block of or get a tube of that Italian Jimmy Dean sausage. I don't mind spending that kind of money and mix it in with my spaghetti. But just using a hot dog and chopping it.
You're a cook. You should know how to make spaghetti sauce.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about the whole works. I mean that's just a little bit. But if you want to have, it depends on how much you want to spend.
That's
like
true.
for your meals. But if you just go native, there's nothing wrong.
You know what? The food I've tried there, I liked it, and it was all homemade.
I'm not dressed up. I just went to church today, Hemi. Today's my get in touch with God day. There's nothing wrong with religion anybody's religion is good. I don't knock nobody's beliefs. They can, you know, if you want to believe in Hindu, Muslim, you know, I might not agree with what you pray to, but I'm not going to knock nobody's beliefs, except when they go radical. Then I will show like a kind of like a protest. But I when I was in the Philippines, I had Hindu and I had Muslim friends. I got along with everybody. Queen Church of England. I mean, because I had a lot of British friends, and they were Episcopalian. So yeah, heck, I don't care. You know, football could be some people's religion. You know, but I don't like gambling. Never did. And my ex-wife, I mean, that was almost her religion, was gambling. Smoking marijuana when I was at the mine. She would quit for a week when I come home. I make her go outside with her friends and smoke. In the winter, I don't care. I don't like it around my kids or me. But yeah, I'm doing good today. Today, like I said, I just wanted to come on earlier and speak my piece about my control of my show. You know, you got to have a little bit of self-control when you come on. But you could come on and speak your piece, and then I'm going to have the other guy speak his piece. But I'm not going to have 4 or 5 people jumping on one person, because I want to give them a little bit of time to rebuttal or whatever. Even though maybe, you know, Peter, everybody knows what he's going to say, but you know. But I think Peter should go on other people's show too. If they call him out, go on their show.
I thought Peter wasn't going to go on your show anymore.
You know,
I saw that in a video of his at one time.
I'm just a likable person, you know. Nothing wrong. But you guys say I'm a little bit too soft, and I let some people bully on me or stuff like that. I don't think I am, but you know, I just no. If you don't like my show, don't let the door hit you on the way out. I haven't looked at how many thumbs down I get. Let me go take a look. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, that's not bad. But it's late. Oh shit! I better keep quiet before the thumbs grow.
I'll change my thumbs up to thumbs down for you.
I'm sorry. What's that?
I said I'll change my thumbs up to a thumbs down. How's that?
Well, at least I know who's doing it. You know, I mean, then I'll try to make things better.
Down. I said I've never gave you a thumbs down.
Well, you're a good man.
Never ever.
I don't know. You know, I mean, I think I am a halfway decent person. I'm not like you. Never heard me slander anybody, or I never told nobody to. You guys are not my followers, but some people think that I have lots of followers and I control what everybody does. Hey, if you like my show, you like my show, you know? I mean, well, Gun Term, how you doing, brother? You know, I always I met Gun Term a while ago. He's like one of my first people. He's all right. He just said something, and there you go. You know, there's people that like football. There's people that like tennis. There's people that like skeet hunting. I mean, shooting. Um, everybody has their own vices. I'm cool with that. What's Seth doing? He is. I think he's doing a lot. I think he should slow down a little bit. You know, it's not easy to continue on a high pace, except if you get in good results and you're not getting burnt out. So, I think Barry, he's doing pretty good, I believe. You know, I wish all these other people that have shows, they all good luck to everybody. I like nude women beaches. Wow. Well, I do too, but there's always a time and a place. Oh, that's nice, Gun. I mean, what are you saying, buddy? I don't know what Richard's doing. I told him to make me a jingle for my intro. Maybe he's out having his wife has a lot of
What isn't he celebrating his wife's birthday this weekend?
What's that?
Isn't he celebrating his wife's birthday this weekend?
It's somebody's birthday. Because somebody wanted him to film. No, I think he's going to go to some kind of special party, and he wants to film it and then put it on YouTube. But I don't know if it's gonna be that way. My buddy Richard, he's a pretty cool guy. Roberto, he's a cool guy too. You just have to excuse some of his behavior. I'm not covering up for him. I'm not backing him, but he is my friend, so I had to give a little bit of cushion. He apologized. Roberto apologized later on to me. So
Heminger says cat's too skinny to eat, so it's pretty safe. It's his friends to watch it.
Yeah, that could be true, Hemi. No, I'm John. Why are they? Okay, I'm just reading what somebody's saying, and then I'll just let it, or I'll just hide it or show it. You'll back it up? I don't know. Oh, Henny. What are you doing today, Randall? How's the weather over there? Hey, is those fires? Did those fires ever get put out? Anybody know? Over on the West Coast. Hey, that filter is a little bit nice. That I got a electronic monitor on what people say, and I could pick, hide it or show it. Nice. So far, you guys been halfway good. You guys not really saying too many questionable statements. I do want to, if anybody out there knows how to get sound clips or get like a machine that, you know, like how those radio disc jockeys have, they have horns, sirens, laughter, clapping. I want to have something like that. And then if somebody says something stupid, I could bleep them.
They're not too hard to get there, Kevin.
Well, but is it a machine, or do I have to get a machine and then get the sounds on the machine?
No, it's more of a sound file you can use. You might be able to program it in your mic. I'm not sure.
Huh. Because I kind of like, I got one small computer, and I don't know if I need like another one, like just for sounds and sound effects and stuff.
I'm not sure how it works on YouTube.
Because I'm just curious how the radio shows, they have all those kinds of things at their disposal.
Yeah, but that's a different setup.
Yeah. Well,
like I said, I'm not sure how that would work on YouTube.
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having some people come on.
Because I used to have a streaming license to stream music and stuff, and I used to be able to get all the clips and stuff. It's like a radio program.
Okay. Was that a hobby or was that a business that you were in?
It was just a hobby.
Cool. Yeah, I don't want to dress like this every day. You know, I used to sometimes wear a shirt and tie. But it's all okay. How long have I been on? Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, today's a good day. Like I said, I just earlier. This is going to be towards the end of my show right now. Even though I'm going up, that's okay. And like I said, I'm not. This is the unscheduled event, but I just wanted to come back and tell you that a little bit sorry that we had decent sized blowout, and a lot of people got a little bit of offended. So I'm just saying to you guys that got offended that I'll try to do a little bit better. What's that, Randall? Well, Kevin, you look nice today. What church you visit? I was brought up in the Mormon church, the LDS church, and my cousins, my family members, they all go to the same church. So when it's church day, I you know what they say, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. But you know, I'm satisfied with my belief. Everybody has their own beliefs, so that's pretty cool. Okay, Henry. I wish I never seen gold in the U.S. Where they are at. What gold? Yeah, I used to prospect, Hemi. When I was a boy, I did some prospecting. That wasn't too bad. I worked at a mom and pop's gold mine. There was never bomb around, but it was just a small independent crew. Yeah. All right, you guys. That was it. I just wanted to come on and see how everybody's doing. I just wanted to put patches on if anything got broken. I just want to intervene and try to fix whatever. But you guys look like everybody's doing good. Got pretty good following right now. So yeah, um, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm hungry. I left that church. Church started at 9, and I got home at 12:30. So I'm gonna go and see what's leftovers we had. We had a good stir fry the other day, so hopefully they got some leftovers. Hey, me, I wonder every brother with. Well, I don't know. You guys are all my brothers. So I'll talk to you guys later on. You guys have a rest of a good Sunday. You guys late staying up is over in the Asia area. You guys have a good night also. And my Kiwi Mike is probably just waking up. And my buddy, my buddy over in the Netherlands, talking to me last night. That was pretty cool of you coming on my Facebook and giving me a little bit of advice. He's also a music person like Richard. He's a Netherlands man, and he has I think he's married to a Filipino lady, and she lives over there in Holland. I guess the Netherlands is Holland, and he's pretty successful, man. Pretty happy with him. It was pretty cool talking to him. It's nice talking to you guys. I got Fred. I got Rando. Whole bunch of people around that is pretty colorful people. Oh, I got a message. Cool. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of the. Have a good weekend, or Monday for you guys being waking up later on. Hey, Fred, what's going on, man?
I said, you take care. You take care now. I'm heading off too. I got to do some yard work.
Hey, do you guys have any? I'm trying to get beef jerky, and Roberto never said. I want to try to get some beef jerky from him. If you guys have any, or know of anybody making any beef jerky, let me know and try to work something out. Like I like that kind of stuff. All right, Fred. You guys, I'll talk to you guys on tomorrow, same time. I'm sorry, normal time. At 7:30 tomorrow, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and midday on Saturday. All right, you guys. You guys have a good time. I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe and welcome. Thanks for visiting me in the bullpen. And I'll just talk to you guys later on. So you guys be cool, be safe. I'm out. And just have a good time. Don't take things so serious. Live a little bit. Relax. Have a cold one. I don't drink no more, but I haven't drank since I left the Philippines. Very, very, very proud of that because I've been around, I worked in bars, I've been in a whole bunch of different kinds of bars all over the place. And that used to be my refuge. Going out, hanging out at bars, nightclubs. We had a lot of. One time when I was in Dutch Harbor, we had a Coast Guard crew come in, and I was already at one of the bars. Over at the Eunice. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dutch Harbor in Unalaska. we had a Coast Guard vessel come in, cutter, and they were all having drinks, and I already had a couple of iced teas, pounded some, and I walked over to. I just came back from fishing, and I seen this big old young boy. He looked like one of those Midwestern boys that throw hay bales on the flatbed. I mean, he was a big boy, and I challenged him to a arm wrestling match, and I betted him $500 that I could take him, and I took out a wad of money and put it on the table, and we did it, and he beat me twice. he was one of those corn-fed potato young men, and he beat me twice, and I walked away, and he give me back the money, and I just had to buy everybody around. They were having pictures of beer, and he couldn't take the money. He said, one, I already had influence of alcohol, and he said that it wasn't ethical for him to take the money because he could get in trouble, because since he's in the Coast Guard, he he didn't want to say and do anything, but he took the round of drinks. They all did. So we had a pretty good night after that. So yeah, I don't mind hanging out at the bars, and we got a lot of good nightclubs in the Philippines. But today I don't drink no more. I get the DTs when I'm going past the with the shopping cart. You go past the beer lane. I had to look away and walk fast. Yeah. Was I alcoholic? Yeah. Hell yeah. Did I ever? I could cause a lot of damage when I got drunk. Did I? A few times, but I never beat up a woman, and I never had forcefully have sex under the influence. I never had forcefully sex any time. I maintained myself when I was drunk. I'm a happy drunk. I'm a happy person, but like I said, I mean, alcohol is that's a weakness that I have. Pretty women is another weakness. Maybe ugly women with nice boobs. That's a big one too. Oh heck. I'm out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good time with your family. You guys have a good time. I'll talk to you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be safe.